Have you ever wondered why so many Japanese elders live well into their 80s, 90s, and even beyond 100, while still staying active, independent, and surprisingly youthful? Some can still bend down to garden, walk miles through the countryside, or sit on the floor with their grandchildren without needing help. For many of us, that almost sounds impossible past a certain age. But here's the secret: their vitality doesn't come just from diet or genetics. The real difference lies in the way they move their bodies each and every day. Small, simple movements that most people overlook are quietly keeping their bodies supple, their joints strong, and their minds sharp. And here's the good news: you can do them too, no matter your age. Today, I'll reveal 6 daily movements that Japanese elders practice, often without even thinking about them, and why they could be the key to unlocking decades of mobility, balance, and independence. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll discover the final movement, one that might shock you, because it's something you probably did as a child but completely abandoned as an adult. So let's explore these movements one by one and understand why they work so well. The first movement is deep squatting. In many Western countries, we sit in chairs most of the day, but in Japan, especially in traditional households, sitting close to the ground has always been common. Elders squat to prepare food, garden, or share tea with friends. This habit keeps the hips open, strengthens the thighs, and challenges balance in ways that sitting in a chair never could. Researchers have even found that the ability to get down on the floor and stand back up without using your hands may be a predictor of longevity. Think about that. Your ability to squat might tell more about your future health than you realize. If squatting feels too hard right now, don't worry. You can start by holding onto a sturdy surface and lowering yourself just a little. Even starting with 10 seconds a day can begin waking up muscles that have gone dormant. Try to improve every day. Over time, your hips and knees will thank you. The second movement is ankle and toe flexing. It sounds so simple, but it's surprisingly powerful. Japanese elders often sit on tatami mats, where they naturally stretch and flex their feet and toes. This constant micro-movement maintains circulation and can help keep ligaments elastic. Why does that matter? Because ankle stiffness is one of the hidden causes of falls. And falls, unfortunately, are the leading cause of injury for people over 65. By practicing gentle toe pointing, ankle rolls, or heel lifts, you're essentially training your body's shock absorbers. It's like pulling the hinges on a door. Without it, the door creaks and jams. With it, everything moves smoothly. Imagine being able to walk confidently on uneven ground without fear of stumbling. That's the quiet gift of ankle mobility. The third movement is gentle twisting of the torso. In the mornings, many Japanese elders perform easy, flowing torso rotations. You might see them in parks, gently turning side to side, almost as if they're wringing out a towel. This isn't just about stretching muscles. Twisting stimulates circulation around the spine, massages the digestive organs, and can help maintain strength in the core, muscles that stabilize the body. Modern research shows that people who maintain spinal flexibility into old age tend to experience less back pain and fewer digestive problems. Think of it as maintaining the body's central axis. A stiff spine is like a rusty hinge, but a flexible spine lets you turn, reach, and even breathe more easily. The fourth movement is shoulder and arm mobility drills. If you ever visit Japan in the morning, you might see groups of people, young and old, doing synchronized exercises, radio Taiso. A big part of these routines involves raising the arms, circling the shoulders, and opening the chest. Why does this matter so much? Because shoulder stiffness sneaks up on nearly everyone. It makes reaching overhead, fastening clothes, or carrying groceries difficult. Worse, poor shoulder mobility collapses posture, which compresses the lungs and limits breathing capacity. By keeping the shoulders loose and the chest lifted, Japanese elders support not only their independence, but also their respiratory health. Try lifting your arms overhead right now and notice if it feels tight. That simple test tells you how much attention your shoulders might need. The good news is that a few minutes of arm circles or wall stretches each day can restore surprising freedom of movement. The fifth movement is walking with awareness. In Japan, walking isn't just transportation. It's often a ritual, a chance to connect with nature, community, and self. Elders walk through gardens, along rivers, or down stone pathways. But here's the key: many of these paths are slightly uneven. Walking on different surfaces trains the body's balance system far better than flat sidewalks. Studies consistently show that walking lowers the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and dementia. But walking on varied terrain does something extra. It keeps reflexes sharp and ankles strong. And the mental benefits are just as powerful. Elders who take mindful walks often describe feeling calmer, more grounded, and mentally refreshed afterward. In fact, in Japan, there's even a practice called Shinrin-Yoku, or forest bathing, which combines walking with deep, restorative breathing in nature. It's not just exercise. It's medicine for body and mind. And finally, the sixth movement is floor sitting and rising. This is the one I hinted at earlier, and it's perhaps the most powerful of all. Sitting on the floor and then getting back up may sound simple, but it engages nearly every muscle in the body. Legs, hips, core, even arms. It's a built-in strength and balance test woven into everyday life. Japanese elders who keep this habit rarely lose the ability to get up on their own, which is one of the most important predictors of independence in old age. Imagine being 80 and still able to sit cross-legged on the floor with your grandchildren, then rise to your feet without needing support. That is real vitality. If floor sitting feels too difficult now, try lowering yourself onto a cushion and standing up again. Each attempt strengthens your body and moves you closer to mastering this essential skill. Now here's the big takeaway. These movements aren't extreme workouts. They don't require a gym, equipment, or even much time. They are natural, daily habits that slip into life almost unnoticed. And yet, they may be the very reason why Japanese elders stay strong, mobile, and vibrant far longer than most people expect. So here's my challenge to you. Choose just one of these 6 movements and practice it for the next week. Pay attention to how your body feels. Does stiffness ease? Does balance improve? Do you notice more confidence when you move? Small changes build momentum, and momentum builds transformation. If you found this inspiring, make sure to subscribe for more insights on staying strong, flexible, and healthy at every age. And if you want to dive deeper into health and wellness, don't miss my next video, because staying young isn't about turning back the clock. It's about moving forward with strength, with grace, and with vitality.